It is Monday, June 25th, 2018, 2:22 p.m. It is 22 degrees outside. It feels like 22, and for the most part, yeah, I guess it's relatively warm. It's still a little bit of a cool breeze, or not a breeze, just a cool kind of air around. So I don't know. It's supposed to warm up by the end of the week, so that's a thing that hopefully happens. Yesterday I went to Carla's. Poland lost 3-0. They looked absolutely terrible. Both offensively and defensively. I have no idea how they qualified for the FIFA Cup. I didn't watch the first game, but apparently it was an upset. And this game was bad. They were just really bad. So they have another game sometime this week against Japan, but it doesn't matter because after that game they're done. They're eliminated. So not surprised, to be honest. Poland is pretty bad at soccer, but watched anyway. I actually found that I enjoyed soccer a lot more. This is the first time I've actually watched a game since I was a kid, and I actually really enjoyed it a lot more. So I might watch more FIFA, maybe just even the final. But yeah, that was yesterday. Other than that, we didn't really do much. Went to Chapters for a bit to kind of look at some books. There was some stuff that I was interested in but I didn't buy. And then we watched something. I don't know. We didn't really do that much. Today, I actually worked on a video. That's pretty cool. I worked on the Fly video. I don't think I talked about it in the vlog, but basically, it's inspired by real life events. A fly being in my room and pissing me off, so I made a video about it. It's about 2.5 minutes, and I uploaded it. I started working on it at around 11:30, maybe noon, and I finished it maybe 15 minutes ago. So about almost 2 hours, I guess. So that was good. I really like the way it turned out. It was nice to get it done. That's one of the videos that I wanted to get done, so that was nice. I wasn't going to, and I was like, I'm never gonna do it otherwise. So just get it done now. I just kind of pushed myself to do it. So that's cool. It was nice to get that video done. It was short, also, so it was nice to get it done too. Where it's like I didn't have a script, I didn't have a storyboard. I just did something, and that was nice to kind of have a little bit of improv there, so I can go off the top of my head. But other than that, now I'll probably play some beta in WoW, do some of that leveling guide for myself, maybe finish finally that What's Changing BFA video. I still haven't rendered that or done the first 15 seconds, so probably going to take a look at that. But what I want to talk about today is, let's see, on my list, I got a big list now, a larger list. I have to sneeze, oh my god, every time I vlog. So I guess I'll talk about this, that I'm aware of the fact. So basically, well, two things, I guess. So first of all, summer. This is the first official day of summer in terms of school. So Friday was the last day, but Saturday, Sunday are the weekend, and Monday came, and it's like, I'm always excited about this. Even when I was working, I was always excited for people to be on summer vacation, and anyone who's not post-secondary anyway. It's just to remember that feeling of how good it felt. It was like, oh man, I'm done school on the Friday, the weekend comes, and that's normal, but then Monday, normally when I should be going to school, I'm not. And I just get to do whatever I want for the next 2 months. And I felt excited for people, I feel excited. And I kind of relate to that more now, especially since I'm going back to school September or October. And it's like, now this is my summer. And I started thinking about that, and I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of a little anxious, because it's like I've been doing really nothing much since March, since I got laid off. And that's come and gone, and now I'm in, the summer, and I know that summer goes by like that. It goes by super quick, and soon it's going to be September, and the whole summer's gone, and it's like, man, I'm anxious about it again, like I used to be when I was in school. So that's really weird, because then, I'll go into school, a year later I'll be done, hopefully, and hopefully a few months after that I'll have a job, and I'll be back in the workforce, and kind of this whole break that I've taken is gone, and it's like, I'll miss that. I enjoy kind of not having that responsibility. It's of being an adult, I guess. So I'll miss that, but in addition to that, that got me thinking about how, I started thinking about summers and stuff like that, and I started realizing that, or I didn't realize, but I wanted to talk about how I'm consciously aware of the fact that any day that I live right now could be a day that I look back on and I'm nostalgic about. And that's really cool, because it's like, I like that fact that I'm aware of that, because I get to enjoy moments more, I think. Then I make a conscious effort while I'm in those moments, like, okay, this is a moment that may or may not turn into a memory down the line. And I got I don't know, my mouth feels like there's something in it, it's weird. But it's it's cool because it's like, so for example, I'll think back to when I was a kid and all these memories, and obviously I didn't know they were going to be memories I look back on in my 20s or later on in life. But now I look back to, for example, college. I think that's when I started, maybe even after college, but I still have these memories from around that time where I'm like, I'm consciously aware of the fact that I was living in what could be a memory. I'm pretty sure when we were doing the G3 production stuff, I'm pretty sure I had that memory because I remember vividly these specific memories, and I'm pretty sure I remember myself thinking, remember this, like this is a moment that you may remember, you may look back on. And I do, I look back on those times so fondly, and I think back to, like, even when I'm doing these vlogs, or I was watching previous vlogs, like, just this fact, just the last, once I go back to school, the 6 months that I'll have off at that point, I'll have had off at that point, I'm sure there'll be memories from that time of making this video or making a vlog or doing something with it, whether it was doing something with Carla or doing something just alone. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be some sort of thing that I do. So I'm always trying to be consciously aware of the fact that anything that happens, no matter how minuscule, no matter how great, that could be something that is a memory in the future. That could be a memory in a year's time, that could be a memory in 10 years' time. I don't know yet, obviously, but I'm sure there'll be moments that happen, and I'm gonna remember them, and it's gonna be better because for example, perfect example is last year when Carl and I went to Wonderland. I remember thinking, like, this is a moment, this is for sure a moment, because I just knew. I haven't gone to Wonderland in so long, we were newly dating at that point, and it's like, that became just such a good memory. I have so many fond memories of that time. On our first date, we went to Toronto, went to the aquarium, we got Jack Astor's after, and like, I remember that entire day because I made an effort to remember it. Or to mentally say, yo, Mike, this is gonna be nostalgia for you eventually. So I try to do that because when I think back, it's like everything's a little bit more clear. Everything, I feel like I remember living those moments. It's not just like I'm looking back on the things of when I was like a kid, and it's like, yeah, I kind of put myself in those shoes, and kind of remember sort of. And maybe that's what it's gonna end up being. Maybe in 30 years I'll look back on the Wonderland memory or the first date memory, and I'll be like, it's kind of like I'm me looking back on my childhood now. I don't know, but I am consciously aware of the fact that any single day could be nostalgia in the future. Like, me playing WoW with the people that I play with, me enjoying Legion, me getting ready for BFA, me making the Fly video, me collecting pops, I don't know, just me doing anything. Anything could be a memory, and I feel like I've just said that over and over and over again, but yeah, I'm just consciously aware of that, and I try to live as much as I can, especially when I'm doing something. Maybe not so much sitting in front of my computer, but stuff when I'm like a little bit more engaged. I try to think of that as a memory, or when I'm sometimes actually when I am in front of my computer, like when I play Battlefield with the guys or something, like I try to make myself be like possible nostalgia, and it doesn't do anything. It's not like it's an effort to do that. It's just, oh yeah, keep a mental note. Just pay more attention, or try to, like, I don't know, enjoy this as much as you can, because this might be a very good memory later on. So I try to do that with, like, people too, like for example, mom and dad, because it's like, I know they're gonna die one day, and it's like, I want to make memories and I want to remember things specifically. So whenever we do stuff like Father's Day or Mother's Day or birthdays, it's like, I want to remember those times. I want to really cherish those moments, because I'm going to look back on those eventually, I'm sure, and I'm going to want to remember those or relive those moments, and I'll only be able to do that through memories. So yeah, that's just something that I feel like it was in college, but it may have been a little later, but it's something that I've kind of, it's a way that I've lived my life, and I think that it's been really good. So that's the topic for today. I'm gonna go do some stuff, and I'll most likely talk to you tomorrow. And actually, tomorrow will be 1 month that I've been vlogging every day. I didn't intend to. I honestly intend to do like maybe a week or two and then kind of do it every month, but I've actually really been enjoying this. So for now, we're gonna keep going, and probably to keep this streak alive, I'm someone who really loves streaks, so I'm probably gonna keep this going for now. The longest I've ever vlogged straight, so pat on the back, proud of myself for that, I guess. And yeah, so this week is gonna be fun. We've got Wonderland on Friday, I think, which I'll probably make a vlog at Wonderland. I'm pretty sure Saturday we're gonna celebrate Mom's birthday. Sunday is Canada Day, so I might go for fireworks or something. Yeah, it's could be a good day. And then the week after is Carla's birthday, so yeah, so gotta figure out what we're doing in Toronto. I think I have an idea. I think we'll go to the Science Center. She said she wanted to do that. She likes going to the stores and just looking at stuff with me. So I think what I'm gonna do is make a cheaper, like, so we're gonna go to Toronto, but then we're gonna have options. So do you want to go somewhere that's like you don't have to spend a lot of money, or somewhere where you will most likely spend more money? So that's where the Science Center would be at, and some other stuff. So we'll see. But that's the plan. Stan and I will most likely see you tomorrow. See ya.